Could you please write me a compelling video script that will captivate viewers from the very beginning, with content that follows the description to generate excitement and engagement right away? Once upon a time, in a quiet village nestled between rolling hills, lived two brothers, Jack and William. They were not just brothers by blood, but were once the closest of friends. Their bond as strong as the ancient oaks that dotted their family's land. They had shared everything: dreams, laughter, and even the smallest of secrets. But as years passed, the winds of change blew through their lives. Small disagreements grew into bitter arguments, and personal egos, like thorny vines, wrapped around their hearts, pulling them apart until they became estranged and hostile. The warmth of their brotherhood was replaced by a chilling silence, and their once shared path diverged into two separate, lonely roads. Their uncle, a kind man with a gentle heart, watched this unfold with great sadness. The animosity between the two boys he had seen grow up together was a constant ache in his chest. He remembered the days they would run through the fields, hand in hand, their laughter echoing through the valley. Unable to bear their division any longer, and with a heart heavy with sorrow, he decided to seek help. He took both Jack and William on a journey to a secluded mountain peak, where a wise master, known for his profound wisdom and insightful guidance, resided. He hoped the master could mend the fractured bond that he could not. Upon their arrival, the master listened patiently as the uncle recounted the tale of the brothers' fallout. The master, with eyes that seemed to hold the wisdom of ages, did not offer direct advice. Instead, he beckoned the two hostile brothers to sit and listen. He began to tell a story, his voice calm yet powerful, about the vast African savanna. In this sprawling wilderness, there lived two lions. One was old and seasoned, his mane a testament to countless battles and seasons. The other was young and powerful, full of vigor and pride. For a long time, they were inseparable companions, hunting together, sharing their kills, and protecting their territory as one. Their combined strength was legendary, and no creature dared to challenge them. However, as the young lion grew stronger, his pride swelled. He began to see the old lion not as a mentor, but as a rival. He challenged the old lion's authority, and their friendship soured, turning into a tense rivalry. They went their separate ways, each hunting alone, their roars no longer a chorus of unity, but a declaration of solitary might. One fateful evening, as twilight painted the sky in hues of orange and purple, a pack of cunning wild dogs saw an opportunity. They circled the old lion, who was now alone and more vulnerable. The attack was swift and brutal. The old lion fought valiantly, but he was outnumbered, and his strength was waning. Just as the dogs were about to deliver their final, fatal bites, a thunderous roar ripped through the air. The young lion, having witnessed the attack from a distance, charged into the fray. He fought with a ferocity born not just of strength, but of a rekindled loyalty. Together, the two lions drove the dogs away. As they stood side by side, panting and wounded, the young lion looked at his old friend and said, "I was a fool. I now see that when lions fight amongst themselves, it is the dogs who win." He understood that their true strength had never been in their individual power, but in their unity. As the master's story concluded, a profound silence fell upon the mountaintop. The tale of the two lions resonated deeply within Jack and William. They saw their own foolish pride reflected in the young lion and the devastating consequences of their division. Tears welled up in their eyes as the weight of their mistakes settled upon them. Without a word, they turned to face each other. The walls of anger and ego they had built crumbled in an instant, and they embraced, their hug, conveying all the apologies and regrets that words could not. In that moment of reconciliation, they understood a timeless truth. They were stronger together. Their bond was not a chain holding them back, but a source of immense power. The brothers left the mountain that day with a renewed sense of purpose and a healed relationship. They learned that unity is not merely a strategy for strength. It is a blessing that enriches life and magnifies joy. It is the understanding that loyalty and mutual support are the cornerstones upon which great achievements are built. Those who stand together, supporting one another through trials and triumphs, will not only overcome any obstacle, but will also find that the journey itself is far more rewarding. They will achieve their goals, not as solitary victors, but as a united force, proving that true power is found not in being alone, but in being together.